Onoki DLC is now out, and I'm going to be showing you some of the gameplay I recorded with him and what I think about him. He's actually not that bad for being a support character. Plus, his ultimate is a little iffy, and his substitution isn't as good, but it's still decent. But pretty much, I'm just going to go over his jutsu right now and see what we're talking about. Earth style super light and boulder jutsu boosts ally movement speed and jump power. Also shortens substitution and ninjutsu cooldown times. So pretty much you just get like double jump, and the double jump is higher than usually. And pretty much I'm just doing the jump cancel here to make it look more efficient. But that's really all it is. It does also boost your substitution and your ninjutsu for your team, better off for flat battle, of course. But for you, it doesn't really help you most of the time, just unless you have a heal move with a TAC, but mostly for your teammates. Now the Earth style super weight and boulder jutsu decreases movement speed and lengthens substitution and ninjutsu cooldown times of all targets within range. So that's like super good because it allows you to do extra combos or longer combos on enemies instead of them subbing out, and it also keeps them from subbing and using ninjutsu to interact like Leaf Rising Wind and Snake Thrust, things like that. You know, you can stop the defenses from using Subterranean and give them a longer cooldown. That's probably the best one out of his new set, but the other one's still great. So pretty much I'm just going to be showing these little combat with him. He's not that great with his combat because his damage is not that great, but he has long combos, kind of like Itachi and Mitsuki. But also, his combos I feel mostly is stronger when it's on the ground rather than being in the air. The only one attack that's stronger in the air is when he uses his heavy attack, which is actually extremely strong. It can kill. It does like almost 40% with 2 heavies. It's actually kind of not broken, but it's the strongest support heavy. I think it's stronger than Tsunade's. But pretty much if you start off on the ground, like do 3 light attacks and then a heavy, it gives you a launch off, which you can do an extra like 5-hit combo, and it usually would you could get it off if you hit him with heavy boulder, or the not heavy boulder but weight and boulder jutsu. But the ones in the air, they're good still, but I feel like they slip more and you can get interrupted. But the ones on the ground feel more effective, like right there, where it does like 3 light attacks, a heavy, and then launches them in the air, and you can follow with more lights. Or you can follow with a heavy attack, which is kind of like the same amount of damage, but the other one is just more flashy. But for defense, you want to just use heavy attacks to get the most damage possible quickly, because you know how defense are, they heal and all that bull. But that's about it for the combos, other than doing the air cancel combo, kind of like how it is in fighters, where you just do a couple of light attacks and then you cancel it with a jump and then follow up with the same light attacks. You can do it on here, but it's not that hard. See how I did like 16 hits with just square. But pretty much the particle style, the ult, it's alright. It does one hit. It keeps people from doing jutsus when you're doing it, but the tracking on it is not that great. I don't think I showed any of them missing here, but I've missed a lot of them. I find it better when I notice that they're doing something, kind of like a Majestic Destroyer Flame or like ult like Conan's doing here. But it's not that safe of a jutsu. It has a long time to do it. It's kind of like Reaper Death has that same time frame, but Reaper Death is probably better with tracking. But here it doesn't have range at all either. Pretty much there is the longest range. That's about it for this. Well, that's pretty much it on what I wanted to say and show about Onoki. It's not too much, you know. His ult is alright. His substitution, oh yeah, I forgot to mention substitution, just it messes with your guard, so when you get hit by it, it lowers the defense. That's about all. But pretty much that's going to end this video. If you liked it, you know, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. You want to see more content. I want to do as much Shinobi content, you know, as I want when I feel like it. I might do a combo type build with Onoki's jutsus. I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna leave it here and the rest of this little bit of gameplay here, and see you later.